Sprint Cup stars Tony Stewart and Casey Kane and the UNOH All-Star Sprint Cars make their first New York appearance of 2013. Watch the 900-horsepower 410 Sprints take on the high banks of the 3/8 mile Fulton Speedway. Wednesday, July 17th. Come see Tony Stewart and Casey Kane and the best of the All-Star Sprint Car drivers. Plus, the Industrial Tire Sportsman Shootout Series, presented by Tracy Road Equipment, A. Verdi, and McDonald's. Wednesday, July 17th at Fulton Speedway. Race time 7 p.m. Order your tickets now.
Here we go, 15 laps of racing coming up for the Energy Novice Sportsman.
Second time's the charm there for Taylor Lamb as he has the advantage. Clearly, they're off at turn 2 down the backstretch. Kyle Keene in the runner-up spot. Gary Hoppins, he'll dive to the inside here in turns 3 and 4. Battling the 00W of Wade Chrisman there off at turn 4.
Who ever thought we would see this many novice sportsmen on a given night? Oh, Hoppins makes contact with Chrisman. They both slide up the racetrack in turn 2. The bottom opens up. Ricky Yell with the 52. Hang on, Ricky.
3 wide, and Ricky Yell, the first one to hit the binder as he drops back into the top 5. Here comes Diger. Diger shoves the car into the end. Hoppins now trying the top side on Tiger, heading into turn 1.
The Billy Joel song, Pressure, is living up to its name right now as Hoppins splits them. Diger and Hoppins make contact. Hang on.
Dyer taking the longer route through the infield, able to hold on to the 3rd spot.
Here comes Hoppins. Gary Hoppins on the outside, Taylor on the inside. Hoppins has got the edge with 1 lap to go. It's going to be Hoppins with the win. Lamb in second. Dyer, great run for 3rd.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for tonight's winner, Gary Hoppins.
Actually, I always ran the bottom. That was the first night I ran the top as much as I could, and it stuck there. But if I went down any lower, the spoiler dig in the ground.
There may not be a lot of them, but they always put on a good show. Here we go.
Green flag is out. 20 laps of distance for the Napa Lane models. Dustin Hanlon working the bottom of the racetrack. He makes it stick there off at turn 2. Meanwhile, Harry Halliday, Alan Fink, and the R19 of Caswell get jumbled up there off of turn 2. And still battling for position.
Look at this battle for 3rd. 3 wide through the turns, and Ricky Miller comes out with 3rd place in the 33.
As we're back to green.
Well, Dale Caswell, he is out there in the front. Keep your eye on the 28 of Alan Fink, the 33 of Ricky Miller. They're pretty good. Here comes A.J. Kingsley's 9K down the back straightaway.
Working their way through the turns now. The R19 of Caswell using the cushion to his advantage. A Maritool ride out of West Monroe. Dale Caswell picks up the feature win.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Dale Caswell to victory lane.
You know, we've been consistent, you know, 2nd, 3rd, we're right there, but man, Art Holiday, Brad Yorker, they worked every single day, tore this whole car apart, went through every bit of it, and it's fast.
It's an old Timmer front row. It's a Tracy Road Equipment big block modified, 800 horsepower, heading at you down the front stretch. Tim Sears Jr. up to the early lead on the high side of the racetrack. They scratch and claw for position down the backstretch. Chuck Bauer to the inside. Heil to the high side. Is there 3 wide for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th off at turn number 4.
Meanwhile, Pat Ward dive bombs off of turn number 4 as he tries to move up into number 4 position.
Pat Ward starts in the middle. Goose lets the car up a bit. Schneider hops the cushion. There in turn 1, he'll grill it back in, but he dropped about 5 spots. Chuck Bauer gets a good one off at turn 2. Right to the back bumper of Timmy Sears. Now he'll dive to the inside. Slide job sitting there off at turn number 4. Chuck Bauer takes the lead. No, he can't, but he will not give up. Larry White got a fight on his hands for the runner-up spot. The leader's starting to run away.
This isn't over yet. It could be a barn burner if a yellow flag is up. Pat Ward goes to 2nd. Pat Ward starting to move in. 7 laps to go.
For Chuck Bauer. Pat Ward has found something in the middle of the racetrack in that black that his car seems to like here in the late stages.
Well, Chuck on the top side, Pat Ward on the bottom. Down the back straightaway, Pat Ward takes the lead.
Down the back stretch. Now it's not over. Pat Ward trying to complete the pass there as he moves up a half a groove, and Pat Ward takes the lead there on lap 32.
Pat Ward through the turns, comes off the turn down the front straightaway. Give the win to Pat Ward. Larry White second.
Giant Pat Ward. You know, 15 laps or so, it seemed like your car came in on the bottom.
Yeah, it did. It was pretty decent through the middle of 3 and 4, and if I could get it wound up enough, getting into 1, I could really get off of 2, and that's where I got Larry and them other guys getting out of 2.
Green means go at coming out of turn number 4. Here we go. Scott Ford is your early leader. They jam up behind him. Oh, Brandon Ford, the 18, nearly gets the back straightaway. Wallace, Finch, and Jordan Bennett tries to dive underneath him in mid-pack. They scramble. Everyone looking for racing room. 1 lap in, it's Scott Ford, your leader. 4-car battle at the lead. Aquino powers to the outside, takes the lead down this front straightaway, but Ford comes right back at him.
Ford up on the high side. He's making that car as wide as it can go. As Aquino will try it again now down the back stretch. It's a 2-car battle from 1st and 2nd and 3rd and 4th as Ron Davis, the 3rd now, takes the 3rd spot away from Kyle Fink.
Janzik sets up Kyle Fink on the outside.
And man, that is a gaggle of cars for the lead. It is still a 4-car battle. Ron Davis, the 3rd, peeks to the inside. Scott Ford slams the door shut there off at turn 2. Look at the 2K. Working the high side. Matt Janzik's got to go where they're not right now, and that's the high side of the racetrack. He takes the lead. Whoa, Scott Ford, hold on.
Beth Schneider has moved up into the top 5. Matt Janzik with the lead. He got the hard charger last weekend. There's more money on stake tonight for the hard charger.
A slow car there off at turn 4. Checkered flag is out for the 2K of Matt Janzik.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for tonight's feature here, Matt Janzik.
Man, I love this place. I just can't thank this car owner enough, Kenny Keene. He put a heck of a car together, and for his son to drive it, I'm just fortunate enough to drive this thing, and hats off to the track crew, because what a track for a crate car to run on. And still trying to get used to these things being a little underpowered from my normal open car, but boy, they are a lot of fun.
Green flag back out. Here, this original restart.
Wind them up. DW went to the outside with the 14, slipped up the racetrack, and Sterling Miller takes over. Whoa, 14's got the momentum. Graziano got out of shape. Hang on tight there, Nick. You're getting shuffled like a deck of cards.
As Sterling Miller will lead lap number 1. And DW Doug Williams continuing the rim ride, the top side of the racetrack. He'll take the 2nd spot away from Jeff Isabel Jr. Coming right back, though, is Isabel on the bottom. Looks like a lane change. 3 wide for the lead off of turn 4. It'll be Miller at the line.
I'll tell you, DW's got a car under him tonight in that 14, and boy, he takes over. He could see a chance of 2 cars taking each other out and getting the victory. Look at this battle for 4th on back. Now the battle for the lead.
Whoa, another caution there in turns 1 and 2.
Ready to pick up the victory as he brings it off at turn number 4. He gets the win.
Yeah, when Dougie's car is as good as it is and you beat him here, he thrives here, so the car's really good.
Ready to go. Green means go, and here we go again. Eric M. takes over the lead. Meanwhile, Keith Zerbo, Skippy D, making a move toward the front. The 6, the red, white, and blue. Number 6, Skippy D, challenging Zerbo on lap number 1. Mark Johnson's 2K working to the inside. Buskey's 21 now moves up into the top 5. Skippy D. Been here before, been here, done that, did it again.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Skippy D's got a couple more sponsors on the car since last week. We'll let him announce those. But Skippy D, checkered flag goes to you, sir, and you had a rocket ship out there. Picking up another win.
Yeah, I don't know what my new crew chief's doing to this car, but he's making her run.